Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and what a treat it is to come to you this morning. Here we are in deep East Texas, Larry Bennett. Whew. And when I was first thinking about, what I was going to talk about, observation came to my mind. Just observing things as I go through the day. And then I heard Gomer Pyle speak. I really did. I know. Surprise, surprise. And that's exactly how I'm going to attend to this day. You know what? Okay, I'm going to go about observing, all right. But I'm going to let everything end up being a surprise. This morning I have to go to town. Yesterday I shot a video and it was called Things Happen. And I had some things that happened. And due to that, I have to go to town. And the first one is going to be I have a auto collision estimator date, and sounded like a very nice lady, and I was surprised at first when I talked to her yesterday. She said she is the estimator, and I said, well, hell, if AI can do it, I guess you can too. And so anyway, I'm going in this morning and meet with her and get an estimate pertaining to that things happen that happened to me that I brought on myself. I did it all. And anyway, I really made a mess. And I will, in the next little bit, show y'all what I did. But dumb, and dumber. Boy, I did it. It was all my fault. And I take the blame. And today I'm going to hear what the reckoning will end up costing me to get this fixed. But I am going to have a couple of other little things looked at also while I'm there. Might as well wrap it all up at once. And life is just surprise after surprise. You never know. There he is sitting on that bench. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know. And what the next one's, what's in that next one. And I used to love those. You choose them. Anyway, the box of chocolates, surprise, and really, in a way, life is like that. You never know what one day to the next is going to bring. I shared a little bit about a situation in the stock market that caused everything to, or not everything, but it was a big surprise for a lot of folks about the Exxon move from New Jersey to Texas, and it created a change and a surprise. But life is like that, and you never know from one minute to the next. You can be everything's flowing along smooth, and the next minute your kayak or your canoe, it turns upside down, and it's just meeting it and overcoming. But it really is something. And then when you get in a room full of folks and you hear their deals, it reminds me of that story that fella said, Well, if you had my problems and they all got to talking about, and they went around the room, and by the time it was all over, everybody had agreed, you know what, I'm just going to keep mine. After listening to all of y'all's, I'm just going to keep the ones I got. And a lot of times when I'm watching my YouTube podcaster friends, I swear, I'll start out and I think, I got a lot going on here and this and that. But by the time I listen to what's going on in their podcast, that their 15 minutes or so that they share, I swear I think, well, I'll just stay with the ones that I got, and it gives me a new insight as to when you think you got it bad, let me promise you, somebody else has got it worse, and somebody else has got it better. So it gives us a, what do you do with it? Scenario for me, and I'm gonna do what I'm doing just like today. I made a mistake, but now I'm gonna try to rectify that mistake or go back and try to create a better situation out of what I messed up. And life's just like that. And I hope all of y'all are having a great morning. Most of you, let's see, 5:24. I got up at 4. But I look forward to the days. I really do. A lot of it for me, I know this sounds crazy, but it is the surprises. It is what's next. It is what's around the bend. And because what we don't know, and we might think we do, but I had never found that genie in the bottle. I really hadn't, and I looked for a long time. I remember when we were kids, where's that genie? We need to get us one of those genie bottles. Or the crystal ball. Folks, it's just unwinding, and those surprises, they just happen as they happen. It's the world that we live in. There's so many of us, and we all have such different opinions that we end up creating some situations that are somewhat unbelievable. How anybody can think that they got a market on, they got it all figured out? No, I never met them. I've met some folks that seem to have a pretty good fix on a lot of different things, but I have never met that person yet that had it all figured out. And a lot of it is just dealing with we come and we come to and we deal with. And so I hope all of y'all have a wonderful day with all of your surprises and your observations, and make the most of it. It's really an intriguing world. It's not just, you just never know what's around the corner. I saw some really good things on the news yesterday, and some that left me baffled and wondering why, and then others that that makes sense. But a whole lot of today's world, it doesn't make sense to me anymore. I'm as surprised, but I mean, really, things that used to kind of, you had a fix on, not anymore. They really surprised a guy like me, especially, here lately. I keep hearing about this Social Security that we paid into all our lives, and And it's going to be, I hear some things it's going to be shut down. I hear things that's going to be cut back. I hear it's going to be a percentage. You know, isn't it a crying shame? I mean, what they do. We're out here and we're not in power. We got a little vote. And anyway, so let's keep voting. Let's use what the tools that we have to answer back as to what we feel and think. And if the vote's all we got, it's all we got. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. And let's see what the day. I'll check back with y'all tomorrow. Let you know how my little estimating went today. And I hope everybody has a great day. Well, I love all of you, and let's make the most of this. And I thank my God, and I pray for a low estimate. All right. Well, y'all have fun, and remember, if we ain't having fun, it's our own damn fault. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.